Hey guys, Blockhead here. Excuse me. Got some stuff going on. Obviously I'm in the nether, but I wanted to show you guys something real quick. Let's see. We'll get to what you're seeing out the side of the screen now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. As you can see, I've got invisibility on. This is something that I actually didn't really think about it before I started building this thing, but the gas were just, they were terrible. And then I started getting to the point where I was dropping down to where they could see me, just because of where we were at. But as you can see, well, none of them are really looking at me right now. But as you can see, they don't care about me. I love the invisibility potions. So, made me some invisibility potions, you know, just, there's Game the Day Away. Well, that's his YouTube channel. On here, he's called Skater. Anyway, I've been slaving away on the nether hub. Quinny actually helped me out a little bit, just digging the thing out. I believe it was last night, but, I'd been saying, see, he's not worried about me. I've been saying that, you know, I've kind of taken on the nether hub as my pet project, so I'm trying to bust this thing out pretty darn quick. I know some of the guys were wanting to go ahead and get to the nether hub and start doing their thing. So that's what I'm trying to do, is just get all the basics laid out and go from there. Shoot. So, with that going on, this is what we've got so far. You guys might remember, and you know, I don't really plan on doing a whole lot of building unless you guys just want me to do a lot of building on screen, just to kind of, or on YouTube, just to show you guys what my thought process is while I'm going through building all this stuff. But as you can see, I've laid out all. There's going to be a platform here, and then this here, I haven't exactly decided what to do with it, but this shape here is probably going to be open down and go down further. Then we'll have the big NSG sign hanging somewhere in here. Probably create some sort of a dome up here. I'm going to be clearing more of that out, but not just yet. Show you what we got going here. And this pick is about to break. This thing has been a lifesaver. Probably what we'll do, let's see, we'll go like 2 blocks over, or wait, there we got 30, that doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe that's the space we're going to have our sections in. You know, and then the one thing there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll finish that one later. Or actually, I can bring this one back. What we'll do, we'll bring this one back. That way it'll all fit in, because we got 30 blocks here. So that'll be 9 and 9. And all I'm doing here, I'm laying out exactly where we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. What I'm doing, I'm kind of laying out, we'll have our doorways. Each person will have, you know, probably about a 9 by however tall, and then we'll make it, you know, it doesn't really matter. We're just kind of doing this on the fly. Oh, shit. Lava has been an absolute pain in my ass this whole time. It's the most aggravating thing. You can see I've been carrying fire resist potions on me, because I don't know how many times I've been on fire. And it's a pain in the ass, because you got to go through here and block every little bit of it in. Well, almost every little bit of it in, just to get rid of it. Oh man, absolute nightmare. But no big deal. We're getting through it. We're making things happen. And as you can see, this pick just absolutely wrecks everything when it comes to this nether rack. So, what we're going to be doing is putting these in. We'll dig these back, and we'll have probably 3 on each side. And we've got 4 spaces, so that's 6 times 4. We got 24 spaces. That should be plenty to house everybody on the server. And like I was saying before, this one steps up, and this other one steps down. And what we're going to have, that way when everybody starts off their track, these will go that way, and these will go that way, starting off. And just like those will come across. They would crisscross, except for we've got them on different levels, so that's going to be great. But I'm going to get back to building, pop another invisibility potion, so I'll be safe. But, long story short, not too worried. This is exactly what we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'm not going to make you guys suffer through me counting. See you later. What? Are you serious? Come on. I don't know what... Actually, this was happening before, too. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's because I'm holding blocks in my hotbar, or I've got a block in my hand so they can still see me. Not a big deal. But, anyway, guys, I just wanted to jump on, kind of show you the progress that I've made real quick. I'll be back here after a little while, whenever I've got something else to show you. We'll definitely be checking in off and on this nether hub. Plan on making it really, really cool, so look forward to that, guys. As always, I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, Blockhead here. I'm back. I'm back. But, we're at spawn. Let's see. Let's see, the clip I showed you guys just a little bit ago, and I'll go ahead and apologize because this is probably going to be choppy. I've got a bunch of different things to show you guys. I'll probably clip through a few different things where we're just getting started. We're really jumping around to several different things. First clip was in the nether hub, and kind of how this is going to progress. I got another little project I wanted to work on. I wanted to show you guys, get to work on that and show you guys a little bit of that, but we'll be going back into the nether, and I'll show you guys what progress we've made on the nether hub. Like a lot of the guys have really helped me out on that, helping me dig everything out and everything, so that's been great. But we'll talk about that a little bit more once we get to that. I'm gonna grab me some dirt blocks, and with good reason. Got something to show y'all. So, the next project I wanted to do, I wanted to go down into the mine, but I don't know if y'all can read that. Let me see if I can get in. Hang on. Let's do this. We're gonna fill this in, and I'm gonna show you what this says, because I don't know if you guys can read it. I know YouTube usually shows up a little bit darker than what I'm seeing on my screen. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. And here we go. So, somebody did put something here. Oh, you kidding me? And I didn't really even know what this was at first, but given what the sign says, I don't know who it was. It was either Skater, his YouTube name's Game the Day Away, or Quinny. So I don't know who did it yet. We'll find out. We'll get some payback. I don't know if it deserves payback yet, but basically, it's a penis. For those of you who didn't notice. But, ooh, I gotta get my better pick. I can't handle this. But we'll get that cleaned up. We're gonna go up here. I want to show you guys something. I've been mining a decent amount. Got a whole bunch of diamond, and actually I've made a whole bunch of picks. And just to give you guys an idea of how much digging we've been doing in the nether hub, I had 3 picks like this. Now I've only got 1 that's pretty much broken. Oh yeah, and this is really cool. You can see your durability on your weapon. Well, It only shows it on some of them. If I hit, we got a plug-in on this server, which it's the only plug-in we've got, but I think it's F3 and H. Hit them both, and then you can see your durability on these weapons, which is really, really cool. I'm excited about that. So I can see this one's got, 14 left out of 1500 basically, but I had 2 more of these. I totally went through them completely, been just digging like crazy, so did that. And now with this mine, let me show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this little x-ray machine. That way, rather than me running my happy ass all the way through and showing you the entire mine, we're just going to do this. And that should do it. Get us some glowstone, get a little bit of, let's see, we're going to need a lever, and let's get a couple of pistons. Might actually already have some, hang on. I got one sticky piston. Get 8 of those. A little bit of wood. Two iron. And 2 redstone. Let's grab some more redstone just in case we need it. But what I'm going to be starting on, my first, I'll explain what I'm doing real quick. I'm going to be starting on my first redstone project. Not a real big one, not anything too crazy, but should be pretty neat. I've noticed I've been going down in my mine a whole bunch, and I'll go down, I'll mine for a little bit, and then I'll have to come back. And, I've just kind of been thinking, why am I doing that? Why not just go down? Why not make something so that we can get our stuff back really quickly? And then we don't have to worry about all that jazz. Let's see, we'll put this over here and should work. Alright. Oh, can't see a whole lot, can you? Oh, there's a big hole there, or a big thing there. You can't see a whole lot from here. This is not working out like I planned it. But, oh, there you go. It's over that way. That's the problem. Let's break this. Sorry about the confusion there, guys. Oh, crap. Don't do this to me. Don't do it. Oh, there's Flames. Yeah, Flames was on here with me a little bit earlier, and he actually was helping me with the nether hub. We were getting some of that stuff done. Oh, son of a gun. It looks like Justin just got, or call him Justin. Skater just got on online, so he'll probably be on here in a second too. That'll be cool. Have everybody on here. Oh, son of a gun. I'm just struggling. Let's get this. We're gonna make us a little thing here. Now. Now we got our lever. Okay, as you can see now, I've got, you can't see all of them, but there's the ladder right there, and then I go down on the ladder to get into my mine, and then it just has one big long tunnel out that way. You can see all my little tiny paths that I've started but haven't done anything with yet, but I've got a bunch of paths going out this way and that way. Each one of them goes out maybe 200 blocks or so. The game plan with this is to basically, let's see if we can get down in this. Sure we can. block all this in. There we go. And we're drowning. Oh, son of a bitch, is that gonna knock? No, it didn't. I thought that was gonna knock off all my ladders. I was worried there for a minute. I'll have to come back up here later and fix all the junk that's messed up. But what we're gonna do, this ladder, on either side of this ladder, or maybe just on one side, we're gonna make a way that we can get us a cart down here, and we could throw a bunch of items. We'll get a item cart, and we can throw all of our items in there. Basically what we'll do, we'll have a whole bunch of chests down here we can just fill up with cobblestone and dirt and crap like that that we don't need, and then we'll have a chest that runs back up to the top, and we'll set this up with all the new things with comparators and things. It's real exciting. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. What we'll do, and I'll come back and show you guys this once I get it totally set up, but I'm gonna set it up to where all I gotta do is throw a bunch of stuff in here, shoot it up to the top, and it'll go on up to the top and unload there with the unload into some hoppers, and when it gets unloaded up at the top, it'll automatically come back down. So that'll be really cool. We'll get that thing set up, and I'll be back with you guys as soon as I get that done. But I don't know if you saw what Flames said, but in Flames said, "Have you showed them your statue?" LOL. Which yeah, what he's talking about right up at the top here, where they block my hole with a penis. So I will be back shortly, and I'll show you what we got going. See you soon. Hey guys, Blockhead here. Let me start my timer so I don't end up going way over or something. Son of a gun. I always forget to start it. Every single time I click record and never start my timer. I hear a bunch of baddies down there. Need to light that up eventually. But looky here. We're going to explain this in here just a bit, but I wanted to talk about something real quick first. As we go down in the mine, we're got some things I wanted to talk about. I know in my very first video I talked about building a big ass tree out on that hill I found. I found a place, picked a place for my base, went ahead and put a little furnace there, put a chest there, you know, got started and everything. And yeah, shortly after I posted my video, I found out I wasn't the only one that had the idea of doing a tree. So we're going to change up our idea a bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but hopefully it'll be something really cool. I'm planning on turning it into a decent sized building project. But the good news is I will still be building a tree, just not on this server. The new series that I'm getting ready to start is called, well, I'll probably just call it Blockhead Build Stuff, but be looking for that. Basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a bunch of really cool builds, just build some crazy stuff, but I'll be able to use MC Edit and MC Edit and Creative Mode and everything, so it'll go a lot faster. But let's talk about this first. What do we got going here? Let's do something for a test. Like I was just talking about before, I'm going to make a cart that goes all the way up. You can see I got track that spirals all the way up. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. We'll send this dirt up just as a test. And I, of course, don't have... Son of a gun. I, of course, don't have a pick on me. Or I'd show you guys kind of how everything works, but real simple so far. Just built a little thing to send my minecart up, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to build my house right over top of it. That's kind of why I wanted to get this thing built. I wanted to get this built because I was tired of, you see how long it took to run up and down that ladder, and it's just, it can be a pain. So you can see the cart's sitting there. Get an eyeball on it real quick. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. And as you can see, it came up here, sitting over top of this hopper, and unloads everything. There's my 52 dirt that I threw in there. This other stuff's just from when I was testing earlier. But let's explain real quick how this thing works. We'll go through how it works and get a little bit of that, and then we'll be done for the day. Still been building in the nether hub. Gave you guys a little update on that earlier in this video, but I think I'm gonna take a break on the nether hub, or not take a break on building it, but take a break on showing you guys some stuff. Hopefully by the time I come back, or by the time I show it to you in an episode, we'll probably wait 1 or 2 episodes before we show anything, and then we'll get back to it, and hopefully I'll have a lot done. It'll be real cool looking, real surprising. I'm super pumped about it. But I'm the only one on the server right now. Just a second ago, there's 6 people on here. Yeah, as you can see, lost some stuff. Yeah, we had a little bit of craziness going on in the nether hub. Somebody decided it'd be fun to punch a pig man, and you know, yeah, shit went downhill real quick. So here we are. What this is called is this is a comparator, as you can see, redstone comparator. But it's one of the new blocks, as well as the hoppers are new blocks. I'm sure you guys have seen a little bit of those, but what happens here is when this minecart is over top of this hopper will pull the items out of it. But what we've got set up here, a comparator, what it does, it'll compare your signal coming from an item. You can hook it up to trap chests, or you can hook it up to, just like in this case, a hopper. I got it hooked up to the hopper, so as long as something is traversing this hopper, and as long as something's in this hopper, you will have, oh, there's Skater. Hey bud, what's up? But you can see, as long as something's in this hopper, so I'll show you what's going on. See, I put that in there, that lights that up, and that'll send out, something. Recording. Just a sec. Yeah, he's wanting to jump in a call real quick. I'm probably wanting to talk about the new guys. Yeah, I might explain that later. But oh, there he is. But what this will basically send out, let's throw a redstone down. I'll explain this more. Hopefully I'll go ahead and do a quick tutorial video on this, but I'll show exactly, I'll do a tutorial and show exactly how the comparators work and everything. But for right now, just for demonstration's sake, let's get my obsidian back. Alright, I've got my obsidian. And you can see, if, let's do this, you'll be able to see how far it runs. As long as that obsidian's in there. See, it's only sending a redstone signal, where redstone has a strength now. It only sends it out 1 block, because there's not much in this. Now, if we went and filled all this up, it would send it out a whole lot more blocks. So that's the only reason, honestly, for this repeater that I've got here. And that's what the repeater does. I've got it on the quickest time, so that it reacts as soon as possible. Just basically comes up here, have a torch on top of this block, that'll invert my signal. So basically, whenever items are not traversing this, it'll be on. So what that does, it's really neat, that cart will come to this, and as it goes across these will still propel it forward. But as soon as it hits this, then or comes in here, it'll hit this. These will turn off because the hopper will immediately start pulling items out, and items will be traversing. And then this redstone signal will come around, and as soon as this hopper is empty, then your redstone signal turns on, shuts this back off, and you're good to go again. Or wait, maybe I explained that a little bit wrong. But yeah, basically what's going to happen is your redstone signal is going to come around. It's on right now. When the cart's over top of it and stuff's going through, then it'll turn your signal back off. So that means your cart will be parked. But then once the items have all gone through and it's out of, it's empty again, then boom, your cart will shoot off again. Maybe that's a better explanation of it, but hopefully I can do it more justice later on in a tutorial or something. And what this is, I've basically got, one hopper leading into another, going into my chest. So real simple there. Hoppers are real easy to use. Just basically click on it or set them on the block. If I set a hopper down this way, it'll go down. If I set it on the side of the block, it'll face towards the side of the block. But that's pretty much how I got it all set up. But that pretty much finishes up this episode, guys. Thanks for showing up, checking things out. Got big plans for the server. Hopefully next time, I don't know what we'll be doing next time, but possibly we'll be building. It's about time that I get me a house. I'm struggling. I need at least something here at spawn, something cool that I can call home and I can live at. But anyway, guys, I will see you next time. It's been fun, been swell. As always, please leave a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, don't leave a like. See you guys later.